Hey everybody, how's it going? Today, I'd like to present you all with this 2011 Ford E150 cargo van. As a lot of you know, with all my other Ford reviews, we're up here at Grapevine Ford Lincoln, which is located in the back lot of Grapevine, Texas. And with all that information in mind, this is going to be an in-depth tour of the E150. And we'll start the engine, show it off, go over some of the performance details, as well as just take a look at some of the overall features throughout this van. And so, on that basis, let's go ahead and start it up, let the engine run for a while. This particular van has the Oxford white exterior. If you notice, the doors actually swing out and then kind of forward a little bit. A little unique. It's got the medium flint vinyl interior. Let's go ahead and give it a whirl. It's got 27.4 miles on the odometer. Nice. The steering is tight, but not necessarily the hardest thing to turn in the world. It almost actually feels kind of spring-loaded too. It's got a 4-speed automatic transmission with overdrive on the column. Overdrive is the button on the side of the shifter. The driver's side window is automatic down. And somewhere within this rather tightly packed engine bay sits a 4.6-liter V8 engine. Back in the day when these vans were a lot more popular, they did also come with a diesel engine option. Though in today's standards, I've never even heard or seen one. And let's just go ahead and give it a rev or two. Step back up on in here. Pretty neat sounding engine if you ask me. But let's go ahead and turn on the headlights, as well as the hazards. Now let's check out the exterior of the E-Series. You really don't see too many of these cargo vans anymore because not only have people been buying them, they're just getting a little more rare. Standard black plastic front end. You get 16-inch silver wheel covers. These vans have been very popular for things such as church vans and vans such as for the hardware worker, detailer, and lots of other self-employed businesses and employees. The EPA does not rate this vehicle on fuel economy, nor has it rated crash tests for the year of 2011. Normally you would see these side of the van, or some form form of writing. This vehicle is also flex fuel compatible, which means it can run on E85 ethanol. However, studies have been proven that vehicles run on E85 ethanol have produced less horsepower and fewer gas mileage. Both of these rear doors fold all the way open and flat against the rear of the van. There really isn't much to see on the left-hand side. As I said, this is a cargo van, so it's already been pretty much outfitted with all of the equipment that hardware and detailer people would need. Perfect van for the detailer or whatever you may need. And from the exterior, let's move on to the interior. As I said, it's the medium flint vinyl interior. I do apologize for any wind interference you might hear or have heard. The seats are manually adjustable. You do get a few powered options here. You get power mirrors, power door locks, automatic down driver's side window, and the rest of the power windows. It's a manual tilt steering wheel. Simply pull it forward to control the steering wheel. As I said, it's pretty much your basic work van, and for starters, as you can hear by my voice, there's a little bit of an echo in here, is because, like I said, there's really not much in here. Don't even get vanity mirrors. But you do get some creature comforts like air conditioning. You also have traction control systems, although I have no idea why you would need one here, being that it is a very big van. I really wouldn't be so much concerned about spinning out as I would about rolling over. You get full rubber floor mats, little cigarette ashtrays, get an AM/FM radio.
Exclusions and rebate details from 531. Way too much. That's right, because you can actually own. About
it's a good song. You also have a cargo door that leads into the rear of the van. Let's go ahead and turn the engine off. And instead of actually going out the left side of the van, or the driver's side, let's take a look through this cargo door. It comes with its own separate little set of keys. This is locked, unlocked. Simply turn the handle and push to open. As you can already see, they've had the shelving units and everything put in already. So pretty much you buy the van and you're ready to rock and roll. Not a whole lot of headroom back here. You kind of have to squat down if you're taller like me. lock it and unlock it. You also have a smaller lockable drawer down below. You know, in a funny sense, it almost feels like a prison van back here, because if you think about it, you shut the door, looks very similar to something you might find in a prison van. You know, big cage right here, the driver's up front, and all the inmates sit in the back. Give you a quick view of the dashboard. And now we'll exit through the driver's side. Go ahead and pull this door closed. Shut it. And lock it. Unlock the rest of the vehicle. Now we'll check it out. Let's just go around to the back really quick. As I said, these doors fold flat into the back of the van. But with the wind, it's kind of hard to demonstrate that. There is quite a stiff breeze coming out of the south today. There we go. It still doesn't want to stay open. But anyways, you get the idea. Gotta shut this one first. Also has a side step and a side set of doors. The rear one folds flat. A lot of people used to buy these E-Series vans as conversion vans, and they still do today. Because if you don't buy one that's equipped for hardware and detailing and stuff like that, like this one, some of them you can have like 3 rows of captain's chairs with seats up front, TVs, monitors, basically customize it however you want. And you just start out with a blank van, just like this. The seats are still nice to sit on, pretty plush. They do look perforated, although that perforation isn't exactly for heated or cooled seats. Different little plugs and stuff like that.
Camera coming free on.
Just your simple van booklets.
I believe you have a guest on the showroom floor. I believe you have a guest on the showroom floor.
Cool. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this look at the 2011 Ford E-Series van, particularly pertaining to the E150. If you have any questions about this particular van, or any of the others you might see here in the future at Grapevine Ford Lincoln or on the website, please feel free to contact them at grapevineford.com or visit them in their showroom off of Highway 114 in Grapevine. Thank you for watching, everybody.